Here's why vision can feel uncomfortable, especially at the start of a new year. Because vision forces us to confront the gap that exists between where we are and where it is that we want to be. Hi, my friend, and welcome to the Bounce Back Black Woman podcast. I'm Dell, and with God's help, I've overcome some of the toughest trials in life that I could ever have imagined. Do you find yourself struggling to move beyond a heartbreak or a hardship, asking God, why me? Well, I'm here to help women just like you heal and build the resilience to overcome life's greatest trials. If you long for joy and confidence again, this podcast is for you. So grab your headphones and those hardships. Let's talk. Hey there, my friend, and welcome back to Bounce Back Black Woman. As a new year begins, there's often lots of conversation about vision. Vision boards, goals, dreams, plans. And while all of those things can be helpful, especially when they're done in community, I want to slow the conversation down a little bit today and talk about vision in a deeper, more intentional way. Because vision isn't just about the things that you want in the new year. It's about what you are choosing to move toward, and what you are choosing to change, and what you are choosing to leave behind as you enter the new season. The ending of a year naturally brings reflection. You're probably looking back and noticing the things that you accomplished, the things that you're most proud of, the things that you regret, the things you didn't get to do, or the things that never came to fruition. And the beginning of a new year brings opportunity. Yes, but it also brings questions. Questions like, what now? Or what next? Or what do I actually want to be different this year? Vision helps us answer those questions with intention, rather than drifting forward on autopilot. Vision is often misunderstood. It's not wishful thinking. It's not simply positive vibes or hoping that something magically changes. Vision is about clarity and direction and action. It starts with being honest, brutally honest about what it is you want to pursue, what it is you want to change, and what you will no longer carry. Vision doesn't require urgency. It requires alignment. Here's why vision can feel uncomfortable, especially at the start of a new year. Because vision forces us to confront the gap that exists between where we are and where it is that we want to be. It asks us to admit when something isn't working. It challenges familiar patterns, and it can stir fear of disappointment or fear of failure. And for many women, especially Black women, it hurts because we've spent so much time surviving that we haven't given ourselves permission to actually intentionally choose what's coming next. Vision requires courage, but a quieter kind of courage. The courage to name what it is that you want. The courage to stop pretending that you don't actually want it. And the courage to believe that change is possible, even if it comes slowly. I want you to think about driving to a new destination. You don't just decide where you want to go, especially if it's somewhere you've never been before. Get in the car and just start driving randomly, hoping that you'll get there sooner or later. No, hopefully none of us do that. What we do is that we get in the car, we choose the destination, we look at the route, we estimate the time, and we expect detours along the way. Well, friend, vision works the same way. You decide where it is that you want to go, even if you don't know every turn yet. Taking detours doesn't mean that you're lost forever. Detours just mean that you're adjusting and you may have to go around some things or take a longer route. Vision gives direction, not perfection. There's a difference between wishing and intending. Wishing says, I hope this changes. Intention says, I'm choosing to move in this direction of change. Vision doesn't demand that everything happens all at once, but what it does is simply asks that you stop moving aimlessly. And even small intentional steps matter when the direction is clear. Vision doesn't have to be flashy and catchy. It might sound something like these. This year, I want more peace. This year, I want to stop abandoning myself. This year, I want to be more honest about what it is that I really need. Or this year, I want to let go of what's been weighing me down. Friend, those are destinations. And once the destination is named, then you can begin to shape the route gently, realistically, and in your own timing. Scripture reminds us that vision doesn't have to be rushed or forced, because in Proverbs 16:9 it says, we can make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. This verse doesn't dismiss planning. It doesn't look down on making plans. But what it does is that it grounds it. It reminds us that we're invited to be intentional while we still trust God with the unfolding. Vision is a partnership. Clarity and surrender held together. So this new year doesn't ask you to have everything figured out already. You might feel like you're late to the party and it's just the beginning of January. But what vision does do is invite you to choose your direction, to listen very closely to your inner compass and to God's voice, and then to move with intention rather than moving with pressure. Because vision isn't about speed, it's about purpose. And when direction is clear, progress becomes possible, one intentional step at a time. So here's today's reflection, my friend. What do I intentionally want to pursue or change or release in this new season of my life? And naming it provides no pressure to act immediately. Clarity needs to come first. So as you move forward in this new year, I want you to remember that vision isn't random. Vision isn't rushed. Vision isn't about perfectionism. But vision is about choosing direction and then trusting that every step will be revealed in its due time. Well, that's it for today, my friend. I really hope this episode inspired, encouraged, or just plain comforted you. If so, please share it with a friend who might be struggling in her own healing journey. And if you take a moment to leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts, you'll help other women find encouragement through their heartbreak. Remember that God is holding your hand along this journey. And guess what? I'm holding the other. Life is short, so bounce back, Black woman.